Welcome back, my amazing friends. Take a deep breath because this is not just another video. This is a journey to finally feel free. If you're holding on to something, a person, a memory, a mistake, a regret, or even a version of yourself, if your chest feels heavy and your thoughts keep circling back to the same pain again and again, then this message is for you. And if you are learning English, this will help you too. Because you're not just listening to words, you're listening to real emotions, real language, and real life. So while your heart heals, your English grows too. That's the power of emotional listening. Let me ask you something. Why is it so hard to let go? Why do we hold on to things that hurt us? Why do we keep checking messages that were never replied to? Why do we replay the same memories like old movies, even though they bring pain, not peace? Why do we stay in places that no longer welcome us? Why do we keep watering dead plants? It's because we believe that letting go means losing. We think it means failure, that we are weak if we walk away. But here's the truth. Letting go is not weakness. Letting go is power. Letting go is peace. Letting go is love for yourself. This is not about moving on in one day. It's about understanding the deep truth of why you hold on and how to finally let go. We'll go through 7 emotional truths, slowly, gently, honestly. Each one will help you release something that has been weighing on your heart. Maybe it's a past relationship. Maybe it's a version of yourself you miss. Maybe it's a mistake you can't forgive. Or maybe it's something nobody even knows you're holding. Whatever it is, this is your space to finally breathe. You don't have to pretend here. You don't have to be strong here. You just have to be honest with yourself. So now, my friend, find a quiet space. Put your phone down. Close your extra tabs. Put on your headphones and listen. Not just with your ears, but with your heart. Because this may be the most important thing you hear today. Not just for your English, but for your life. You're not weak for letting go. Let's start with one of the biggest lies the world teaches us. If you let go, you're weak. If you walk away, you gave up. If you couldn't fix it, you failed. This is wrong. The truth is, letting go is not weakness. It's wisdom. It means you are brave enough to choose peace over chaos. Imagine holding a glass of water. It's not heavy at first, but hold it for 1 hour and your arm starts to hurt. Hold it for 6 hours and your shoulder goes numb. Hold it for 2 days and your whole body begins to shake. The weight never changed, but your body is not meant to carry it forever. It's the same with pain, memories, people, and guilt. You think, it's fine, I can handle it. But over time, it breaks you. And one day, you must ask yourself, why am I still holding this? Let me tell you about Mia. She was in a relationship for 4 years. She gave everything: time, love, energy. But the other person never gave her the same. She stayed, thinking, maybe one day he'll change. Maybe he'll understand. Maybe if I try harder, love harder, forgive more. But he didn't change. Mia lost her spark. She stopped writing. She stopped meeting friends. She forgot who she was. Still, she stayed, until one day she looked in the mirror and didn't recognize herself. That's when she walked away. And guess what people said? You gave up. You're selfish. You should have tried more. But Mia wasn't weak. She was finally strong enough to stop breaking herself to fix someone else. That's what letting go means. It doesn't mean it didn't matter. It doesn't mean you stopped caring. It doesn't mean you erased the past or hate the other person. Letting go means you've decided to stop bleeding for what won't heal. You've decided to protect your peace. You've decided to love yourself even if they couldn't. You've decided to carry yourself, not your pain. Here's something powerful. Write this down. I am not weak for letting go. I am wise. I am ready to heal. Say it out loud until you believe it. Let it become your shield. Because the world will try to shame you for walking away. But you know the truth, letting go is not losing. Letting go is choosing yourself. And that is the first step to freedom. Not everything deserves a forever. Here's a sentence that sounds harsh but can save your life. Not everything is meant to last forever. And that's okay. It's hard to hear because we grow up believing that good things should stay. That people we love will never leave. That if something felt right once, it should feel right forever. But the truth is, some things, some people, some chapters are only meant to stay for a season. And the more we try to force forever, the more we destroy ourselves in the process. Letting go doesn't always mean someone was toxic. Sometimes they were amazing. They taught you something beautiful. They made you laugh and feel alive. But they don't fit the person you're becoming. You've outgrown the version of you that needed them. That's not cruelty. That's life. We struggle to accept this because we confuse length with value. If it lasted 5 years, it must mean forever. If we loved deeply, we can't walk away. But listen, some short stories change your life more than long books. Some people enter your life only to teach you one lesson: self-respect, patience, forgiveness, boundaries. And when the lesson is done, their time ends. It's like seasons. You don't cry when summer ends. You don't scream at autumn for not staying. You understand seasons change. So why not relationships? Letting go doesn't erase the love. It honors it. You say, "Thank you for the chapter. It was beautiful. But the story must go on." Whisper this to yourself. Just because it ended doesn't mean it failed. Not everything deserves a forever, but everything deserves peace. Letting go is not betrayal. It's honesty. You can't force forever where it doesn't belong. And you don't need to, because better things come when you finally make space. Closure is a door you must close yourself. Sometimes you will not get the apology. They will not say sorry. They will not explain why they left. They will not answer your last message, and it will hurt like hell. But here's the truth. You do not need their permission to move on. Closure is not something they give you. It's something you give yourself. Our brain hates unfinished stories. We want to hear, "I'm sorry I hurt you. It wasn't your fault. You were enough." But many people will never say those words, not because you weren't worth it, but because they aren't emotionally ready to give them. So what do? You close the door yourself. Write the goodbye they never gave you. Start with, "Dear name, here's what I wanted to say." Write everything. Then delete it, burn it, or keep it. It's not for them. It's for you. Stop searching for the perfect last word. You don't need one more text. The silence was the answer. Say it out loud. They're gone. And that's okay. I don't need their permission to heal. If someone walked away without explaining, you still matter. You still deserve peace. Their silence says more about them than about you. You're allowed to end the chapter even if they never did. Closure means you forgive not because they asked, but because you deserve peace. You stop begging for understanding and start giving understanding to yourself. You stop asking, "Why didn't they?" and start saying, "I'm proud I survived." Say it clearly. I will not wait for someone who already left. I will not beg for closure. I am the closure, and I choose to set myself free. They didn't stop loving each other. They just loved each other enough to stop hurting each other. That too is love. Letting go with love looks like crying and releasing, not blaming and destroying. It's thanking the person, not erasing their memory. It's saying we mattered even if it didn't last. It's choosing peace, even when your heart still wants to stay. Here's a truth many don't hear. You can still love someone and know they're not right for your future. You can carry love in your heart and not carry their presence in your life. You can love them and love yourself more. You're not cold for walking away. You're not fake for saying goodbye. You're not heartless for choosing peace. You're not wrong for protecting your growth. Sometimes the bravest kind of love is letting go without turning bitter. Say this with your hand on your chest. I still love what we had, but I love my peace more. I don't hate you. I'm just done hurting. I'm not letting go because I stopped caring. I'm letting go because I started caring about myself. That is not weakness. That is self-respect. That is emotional maturity. That is real strength. But sometimes you're not holding on to a person. You're holding on to a version of yourself, a mistake, a what if, a maybe one day, a dream that no longer fits your life. And you're wondering why you feel stuck, why life feels heavy, why nothing is moving forward. It's because what you're holding is holding you back. Imagine your mind is like a backpack. Now imagine placing a brick inside for every heavy thought you carry. I should have done better. Why didn't they love me back? I wasted so much time. What if I fail again? I'm not enough. Brick after brick after brick, until the bag is crushing your back. And the truth is, you don't need more motivation. You don't need a new goal. You just need to drop the bag. Let go of the thoughts that are not helping you anymore. Because those thoughts aren't protecting you, they're trapping you. There was a boy named Jack who always wanted to be a musician. He played the guitar every day as a teen, but his father told him, "Music won't feed you. Be practical." So Jack became an engineer. Years passed. He earned money, but inside he felt empty. He never picked up the guitar again. Every time he passed a music shop, his heart ached. He kept thinking, what if I had tried? What if I was brave? Those what-ifs became chains. Slowly, they poisoned his confidence. Until one day, he stood in front of a mirror and said, "I didn't fail. I just changed. That dream was real, but it's not my dream now. I don't need to carry the guilt anymore." He forgave himself. And that day, his chest felt lighter. Some of the pain you carry is pain you don't even need anymore. But you hold it because it became part of your identity. You became the one who got left, the one who failed, the one who missed their chance, the one who didn't get chosen, the one who used to be happy. But my friend, you can change that. You can say, that happened, but it doesn't define me. I made mistakes, but I am not my mistakes. They left, but I stayed. I survived. Let go. Because you can't hold the future if your hands are full of the past. Here's something to write in your notes or repeat every morning. I don't need to carry everything. Some of this weight is not mine anymore. I release what is no longer serving me. I forgive my past and I choose to move forward. Lighter, freer, stronger. Letting go is a daily practice, not a one-time event. It's not something you do once and then you're free. Letting go is not one big moment. It is 1,000 small choices you make every single day. You'll let go of someone today and miss them tomorrow. You'll say, I'm done tonight, but dream about them next week. You'll delete their number and still remember their voice in the middle of a song. You'll throw away their gift and still look at old photos in secret. And that doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human. Imagine a deep cut on your hand. You clean it. You cover it. It starts to heal. But sometimes it still hurts. Sometimes it itches. Sometimes if you bump it, it bleeds again. And that's okay. That's healing. That's letting go. Letting go means waking up and saying, I choose peace again today. Taking a deep breath when the memory shows up. Not texting them even though you want to. Reminding yourself, I deserve better. Choosing not to carry what is already gone. Not because it's easy, but because you love yourself enough to try again tomorrow. Letting go is not a final goodbye. It's a daily decision to choose peace over pain. Again and again and again. And one day, without even realizing it, you'll wake up and breathe a little lighter. You'll laugh again. You'll love again. You'll become someone stronger, not because you never broke, but because you broke and still chose to live. That is letting go. Say this softly but firmly. Even if I think about it again tomorrow, I will still choose to let go again. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to show up for myself. One breath at a time. Take a deep breath because this is the most important truth of all. We often think letting go means we're losing something. I lost that relationship. I lost my old self. I lost the chance. I lost the dream. But what if I told you you're not losing anything, you're making space? Imagine your heart as a room. It's full of broken memories, toxic people, old pain, fear of the future, regret of the past, crushed dreams, silent guilt. You want happiness to enter. You want love, peace, freedom. But how can they come in when there's no space left to sit? Letting go means cleaning the room, gently, slowly, one item at a time. You're not throwing your past in the trash. You're just making space for something better. Emma was a painter, but for 6 years she didn't touch a brush. Every time she sat down to paint, her ex-boyfriend's voice echoed in her mind. You're not good enough. No one will care about your art. You're wasting time. She didn't even realize how much power she gave those words. Until one day, she stood in front of a blank canvas and said, that voice is gone. I don't need it in my room anymore. She painted. It was messy. It wasn't perfect. But it was hers. and it was the beginning of her freedom. Letting go isn't the end. It's the beginning. When you let go of who you thought you needed, you make space for who you're meant to become. When you let go of the story you wrote in your head, you make space for a story that's real. When you let go of noise, you make space for your inner voice. And when you let go of people who left, you make space for the ones who will truly stay. Say this to yourself now. I'm not losing. I'm clearing the way. I'm not giving up. I'm giving room to grow. I'm not broken. I'm becoming. I'm not empty. I'm being made new. Go to your mirror. Look into your own eyes and say, I'm proud of you for holding on when you had to, and for letting go now that it's time. Because now you're not just letting go, you're letting yourself begin again. And that is the most powerful thing in the world. Letting go is not the end of your story. It is the start of your healing. It is the birth of your new chapter. It is your becoming. Permission to feel peace again. So breathe. You're not empty, you're ready. And if you're still here, listening quietly till the very end, then I want to say something just for you. I know you've been carrying so much. I know there are nights you don't talk about, memories you don't share, fears you fight alone, and goodbyes you never got to say. But even now, in this moment, you're still here, still breathing, still trying. And that, my friend, is strength. Letting go is not easy, but you've just done something powerful. You didn't scroll past. You didn't run. You sat with the pain. You listened. You learned. You gave yourself a chance to heal. And that means you're not broken, you're becoming. So wherever you are in this world, I'm proud of you. Not because you're perfect, but because you're honest enough to feel and brave enough to let go. And I hope you'll remember this. You are not your past. You are not what left. You are not the mistake. You are what remains. And that is beautiful. If this video touched your heart, if it helped you understand something or made you feel less alone, then please subscribe to this channel. Because this is a home for real people, real healing, and real transformation. In simple English with deep emotion, for every heart that needs it. Every week, I'll be right here, creating stories, lessons, and powerful messages that help you not just learn English, but grow through life. So, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you know someone who's struggling to let go, share this with them. It might be exactly what they need to hear tonight. Until next time, take a deep breath, let go, and trust. Your next chapter is already waiting. You've got this, and I've got you always.